Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Kilos here, and today we have a new gameplay for you guys. We're going to be playing a bit of free-for-all on Redwood. I have a funny, quick story to tell you guys. I think you guys will enjoy it, so let's get right into it. We're loading into the screen. I will be using the Sparrow. Don't get me wrong, I do like my overdrive, but sometimes I just want to do something else. I also have the Sparrow with every, like, what am I going to call it? I call it something different every time. Outfit.
You're clear to engage.
So let's get right into it. So the story I'm going to tell you guys today is about the time that we were at the park and this guy decides to call the cops on us. So the guy that called the cops for the reason was apparently we were riding our bikes too close to him and he felt harassed. Now, we were about 20 to 25 feet away from this guy, and he was just a grumpy old fart, honestly. So, what ended up happening, let's just start off the beginning of the story, is we were riding bikes. The guy turns around, keeps looking at us. We didn't know what it was, and he looked really grumpy, so we just all in. Oh, and I get knifed. But so we just ended up going. Oh, okay. So we started laughing because, I mean, this is about 2 years ago. My brother was about my age, and he's probably, the reason I say that is because he was a pretty big part in this story. So after that, my brother was the furthest one up in front of us. So the guy grabs his bike tire, and at this time my brother did do competitive mountain biking, like he raced them on trails, and we have some of the #1 trails in Alabama. So he decided that he was gonna grab my brother's bike, and we all just started laughing like kids would. He says he's calling the police, so we all obviously ran. We went to the neighborhood that we were going to, my friend's house. I ended up going on a dirt trail in the neighborhood, and all of my brother and his friends, there's about 9 people, I would say, with us at the time. And the guy called the police. We just thought he was joking around, but just for safety, I went in the woods, and I get to my friend's house before them, and it's like a cul-de-sac, and I see them at the beginning of the cul-de-sac, and then they're just pulling in on their bikes, and then I see 3 cops behind them pull in, and so they're pretty much screwed. I knock on my friend's door to get him and his dad, because my parents at the time were out of town. Well, as I got my friend and we're going over there, I see one of the police officers put my brother in handcuffs, and all of the other guys, they didn't get put in handcuffs. I thought maybe my brother said something to a cop, and oh wow, that guy walked right past me. Oh no, don't let me do it to you, buddy. Don't. Oh, I'm about to get him. Hold up. We pistoling people out here. But what ended up happening is we talked it out with the cops, and the cop ended up letting my brother go. And once we got the full story with all the witnesses, the cops couldn't really do anything, and they ended up believing us. And the guy, we got the police officers took us back to the park, and the guy actually had to apologize to us, which I just thought was hilarious. Because, I mean, we're kids and he's a full-on adult, and him just apologizing to us when he's just an old, grumpy old man. I just thought it was funny as a kid. So,
threat neutralized.
Nice kill, let's go. Oh, and I get shotgun. I have a pretty good lead here. I'm gonna slow it down and just play funny right now. try to hit some cool little shots on these kids. Oh, okay. My guy's wearing flip-flops now. Yeah. Oh. But, like I was saying, we talked it out with the cops. Everything was good after. Once we got out of there, we ended up just going back to my friend's house. My parents were a little worried because the cop, my dad is a police officer, but like I said, they were both out of town. He was at the SEC championship, and my mom was at a funeral, I believe. And this is one of few funny stories that we have, and it's just, I thought this one was the most funny because we still to this day see this guy at the park. Here, I'm gonna use this to get the last kills. Oh, please get him. Got one. Alright, let me out of this. Alright, well, I'm 29-9. I'd say I'm doing pretty good. The next highest amount of kills is 15 in the lobby. Not really worried about losing this game. I'm just gonna take it slow. Another thing I want to talk about before this video is over is channel growth. It's getting tremendously a lot bigger, and I'm very excited about it. Here, I'm just gonna hit fire this guy to death. Oh, I can't even get last, which is fine. But for real, guys, the channel growth is getting huge. I have over 140 views at this point while I'm making this video. Why am I getting joked? Alright, this is enough. I'm focusing up. We're gonna go up mid and just go into broken and get this kill.
Ain't no place that
Game, baby. Game, set, match. Let's go. 30, 19, and 15. Say I kind of killed it. Alright, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. Guys, go follow me on Twitter. I will have it in the description. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Hear it coming.